Okay, so why is product packaging important? So packaging is an essential marketing tool used to promote branding. It highlights the product's unique aspects and it creates an unforgettable experience sa mga customers. So ang pasabot aning promotes branding is that ang brand is a type of concept nga maka-help sa mga tao kung unsa ni siya nga particular nga product or unsa ni siya nga gikan nga company or individual. So ang pasabot aning packaging is it helps or give an opportunity to tell the customers who you are as a brand and what you believe in. So ang pasabot sa aning highlights the product's greatest aspects is that, for example, kay 'di ba ang packaging it also helps protects the product. So, ga-ensure sa packaging nga ma-receive sa customer ang best version sa product. So, unsa may pasabot aning best version? Mo ni ang mga product nga wide damage. Walay mga liki or wide damage. Mo na ang best version sa product. So, next is distribution related packaging include labeling, opening, size, and durability. So, in labeling, you may be required to include information in the label of your product when it is distributed in a specific ways. So, for example, kanang mga information sa product about their ingredients or nutritional value. For example, kaning nga product nga pampagwapa, like kaning direction for use. Unay isa ka example sa labeling. So, next is opening. So, number 1, if the customers want and should be able to sample or examine it before buying the product, then the product should be easy to open and reclose. So, for example, kani siya, dali ra di ba ni siya ma-open, dali ra nimo makuha ang product. Pwede din mo ma-example, apply nimo niya. Balik na sa niya, dali ra sad ma-close. May pasabot sa number 1. So, ang number 2 is if the product should not be opened by anyone other than the purchaser. So, for example, is kanang nasa hospital, kanang ice box nga sudlanan, like na makita niyo sa movie nga sudlan og kuan mga internal organs, like doctor azud ang makaabli or ang nurse. Muna example sa number 2. So number 3 is size. So size, if your product must be shipped a long distance to its distribution point, then bulky or heavy packaging may add too much to transportation costs. So first of all, sa size, kung mas closely o neatly pack ang pag-package, kay kanang mas lower ang ma-cost nimo sa package o sa transportation cost sad. Sa second is kanang the customer appreciate the right size. So for example ani kay 'di ba kung tahay kita mo palit ta og chicheria nga kanang dagko kanang tagjis, then 'di ba inagabli na to ana is kanang naaras ka to nga ang kanang kuan pagkaon, like hangin data na ang sod niya pungot tibataan na usahay mo na the customer appreciate the right size. So next is durability. So your packaging will have to do the job if your distribution system can't be relied upon the protect of your product. So for example is kanang naghatod ko og mirror tapos ang agianan kay libaong. So kailangan jud ang packaging ana ang mubuhat, like mo protect sa product ana kay wa man tay mabuhat ana sa agianan nga libaong. So mo na ang job pod sa packaging mo protect sa isa ka fragile na product such as a mirror. That's all. Thank you.
We have the 4 functions of packaging. First, we have the protection. Second is the information. Third is the convenience, and lastly, the security.
So let's tackle first what is protection. So packaging must keep the product safe during shipment between the manufacturing facility and the retailer and must prevent damage while the product sits on the shelf. So it is very important that the packaging of the product that we will be selling can protect the product throughout its shipment. For example, you have a small business, you're selling a perfume. It is very important to keep in mind that the packaging that you will be using is very durable and will not be easily destroyed in order to protect your product, which is the perfume.
Protection of packaging can also be called as preservation. For food, packaging is important among the function since it helps to protect the food from physical, chemical, and microbial attack.
So let's move on to the second function, which is the information. So information, this serves as the product brand identification and product promotion. It also conveys necessary information for the consumers. We should keep in mind that when we create our packaging, we should not only focus on the design, but also we should include those important information about the product. So, these are some of the most important information that should be included in the packaging. So, these are the statement of identity, ingredients, nutritional facts, name and address of the manufacturer, and the date of expiration. So, what is statement of identity? So, statement of identity is the name of the product. It is printed or put in the front page of the packaging of the product. It is also important that it is eye-catching in order to get the attention of the consumers. So, the next one is the ingredients. So, it is very important to put the ingredients of the product in the packaging so it is easy for the buyer or the consumers to see. Also, it is important so that the consumers will know what is the ingredients and if ever they are allergic to this kind of ingredients. So the third one is the nutritional facts or benefits. So this can be seen mostly in food products. It is where we can see the nutritional benefits that we will be getting if ever we will buy this product or we will consume this product. So the next one is the name and address of the manufacturer. This is also very important in order for the consumer to know where the product was created or manufactured. This will also help the consumer to know where to find and contact the manufacturer of the product. Next is the date of expiry or expiration date. This is one of the most needed information that should be included in the packaging. It may be beauty products or food products. It is important in order for the consumers to know if how much longer will this product be used, and most especially to avoid food poisoning, skin irritation, and many more.
And lastly, we have the security. Kapag mo na mag-order mo online, such as Lazada, Shopee, and many more, diba sealed guys siya? So, security is the brand protection defined as the incorporation of the tamper evident, anti-counterfeiting, anti-theft or trap, and trace technology into a product or a package to prevent or limit damage from brand attacks.
Color combination. It refers to how light or dark a color is. Lighter colors have higher values. Colors add right mood, temperature, and structure to your work. For example, yellow has a higher value than navy green or dark blue. White has the highest value of any hue, and black is the lowest. The perfect color combination is very powerful because it can influence the mood and emotions of the customers. People mostly buy because of the emotions factor, not because of the product or service itself. Also, color is an essential tool because it has an impact on how we think and behave. Color directs our customer's eye where to look, what to do, and how to interpret something. It puts content into context. It helps our customers see what is the most important and navigate easier.
Imagine having a product that is not aesthetically pleasing into the eyes of your customers. Are they be able to buy it? Then probably not. One of the factors to consider in building a business is to come up to an idea to produce a brand that will meet the satisfaction of your customers. As an entrepreneur, we strive for excellence. Therefore, your packaging must be well protected to avoid dust and contaminations. As we all know, that we want the food that we eat as healthy as it could be. A good packaging will enable the business to persuade your customers to buy your product. So these are the examples of good packaging. So brand recognition. From the word itself, recognition, to recognize your brand to everyone. This aims for the brand to stand out and to be memorable. It is said to be effective if your brand will be noticed by your customers and they will remember it. The customers identifies your brand based on visual indicators such as your logo and colors. So for example, if you see Dunkin' Donuts pink and orange letters up, before even making out the word or any hesitations, you would automatically say that is from Dunkin' Donuts. Brand recognition requires the customers to recall prior knowledge. To build brand recognition, an organization must repeatedly provide the customers with consistent auditory or learning experiences. For example, advertising. It is a useful tactic for a brand to develop campaign around a concept or a character. Just like television advertising, it is said that if the brand company will spend a lot of time and money, that will allow their commercial to be repeatedly advertised, then it is said to be a higher brand recognition. One of the examples of slogan or concept is "Just Do It" or from the Nike company. That has been the excellent example of brand recognition since 1987 and still going strong today.
Informational elements. The conclusion of necessary product of information is also important in product packaging. This has to be communicated in the consumer to help them in making the right purchase decision. This is the information needed to put in the packaging in order to help the consumer to choose the right item. An example for this is the specific flavor information that we see in the packaging.
Product identification. Sticking to the packaging that represents the main colors of a brand will help the customers identify the product when shopping on their favorite store. One of the example for this is Milo Energy is one of the example for this because they stick to one color, which is color green, that signifies their brand.
Visual elements.
Visual element is the graphical representations of the product inside, where one can easily understand what the product is without having to read. It helps in associating with the brand and create high recall value. The major components of visual elements is graphics, including typography and image layout.
So, visual elements are also diverse because of different creativities of different designers. The visual elements of packaging design can be divided into shape, composition pattern, color, and text, where the shape of the packaging design determines the skeletal genre of the package. The composition pattern reflects the design style of the package. The color match highlights the spirit of package reflected, and the text directly reflects the essential content of the product inside the package. The appearance of the packaging with visual elements should be eye-catching, eye-pleasing, highlighting the brand or product characteristic.